Good morning, everyone. It is Authentic Deb, and it is Monday. What is this? 21st? No, 20th. I don't know what date it is. 22nd. Had some technical difficulties this morning. If you're able to pop in, give me a post or comment so I know where you're posting from. And it's a beautiful day here in Ottawa. I think it's going to get up to, I think it said 72. You know, I love this area. It really reminds me of home, the Seattle area, all the trees and everything. But I'm also made aware that I now need to buy some jackets. I've lived in Texas for 5.5 years and pretty much wear shorts year round. And so I'm going to miss that little bit of being able to go out at 9 o'clock at night in December wearing my shorts. That's not going to happen here. But so I decided I really need to go through. I brought all these clothes, and a lot of them I don't see myself really wearing, especially since I work from home now. So I'm not going to get rid of all my dress clothes, but I don't need as many as I had. I'm really a t-shirt girl anyways. But anyways, happy Monday. I just wanted to share something today. Just if you come on or if you're watching this later, share it, give me a thumbs up, something. And I wanted to talk about this morning, and a couple of you heard me talk about that this morning, about the thumbprint. This is going to be an excerpt into my one of my devotionals that I'm writing. I have a couple different writing projects this year, and I was going to say that I'm way behind, but I'm going to change that language because mindset is really everything. I had at the start of the year certain things before I knew we were moving that I was going to do. One of those was finish the Coffee with God devotional that I've been working on. I have another one called Hashtags for Spirit-Filled Living, a more spiritually, more Christian-based minded than the Hashtags for Daily Living that I wrote, that little mini starter book. And another book I was reading called Good Ground, writing. Several writing projects, and then we ended up having to move and everything. So I was thinking the other day that I'm like behind, and then yet I thought, wait a minute, you're not behind, you're right where you're supposed to be. And the reality is, as far as when I promote books or write books or work on my website or finish that Authentically You webinar web class that I'm going to have on my website, or t-shirt designs, or all that, I'm right. I'm the only one that sets the timeline. There's no publisher that's, giving me $1 bazillion and giving me a deadline. I'm my own deadline. So I'm not behind. I'm right where I should be. And maybe that's a word for somebody else, that you're not behind, you're where you are. And so there's a matter of mindset. I can say where I'm at. And I mean, if you could see, there's just, you can't see, but this little den area or whatever that is going to be my office for a while is still in boxes. The kitchen countertop, which we have this huge kitchen, which is good in some ways, and in other ways it means you can put a bunch of stuff on it. But we started unboxing stuff yesterday, and so there's stuff everywhere. But you know what? I'm not behind. I'm where I am, and so that's a mindset thing of, can I go through my week thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so behind in writing my books? Or can I think, you know what? I am living life right now. I am rolling with whatever is going on in my life right now. And so I'm not behind. And so see, there's a mindset to that of how we view things. And I've learned a lot, a lot of people talk about mindsets, and it's, mindset is very important. You have what you say, and you usually say what you think. You ultimately, what you're thinking about comes out in your actions and in what you're doing. If you have any comments about that, go ahead and comment. I'm kind of watching Facebook and here at the same time. But the mindset is that I'm not behind. I'm dealing with, or I'm experiencing life as it comes to me. And that's a different way to think of things, rather than me thinking that I'm behind on my writing projects, or that I haven't promoted, which, I hate that stuff. You guys know I do, right? Promoted dunamis declarations. I haven't promoted this book enough, or I haven't promoted the t-shirts enough, or this or that. And it's like, you know what, everything in due time. I can do a lot, but you know, I really work best when my work environment is at peace. Like by this week, I hope I have this den done, because I do not like chaos. I like, if I'm going to write a song, the room has to be clean, and you know, and there has to be a muse for me. And when I'm working, I don't like to work in chaos. So my den already looks way better than it did this weekend. I like to work in an element of peace. And so if my mind is not in that same place of peace, then if I'm not in peace in my mind and in my spirit, then that's going to come out in maybe my actions or my attitude or my body language or even my energy level to get anything done. So mindset and perspective are really important for how we're going to set the tone of our day and how we're going to set the tone for our week. So, for example, we have these stairs in this house. And the first week we're here, I mean, sometimes I just slid my butt down the stairs, because I could say in the natural, there's a torn ligament and arthritis in my knees. That is true. That's not denying anything. I could have surgery, or I could just continue to stretch that knee and let it heal. And that's what I had chosen to do. And the knee is significantly better. Does it still hurt sometimes? Can I still tell sometimes if there's a little tear in there? Yeah, I can tell, but it's not debilitating like it was a year ago. But all that said, going up and down the stairs, along with the back issues that I'm experiencing, I have a really good excuse to have a mindset of, oh, I'm too out of shape, I'm too heavy, I have these documented issues in my back and neck, I have every reason to act like a 90-year-old out of shape person going up the stairs. And I caught myself and said, you know, Debbie, you can have that mindset, or you can have the mindset of, you're going to walk up these stairs as if. You're going to walk up these stairs as if your body is working the way it's supposed to be. Now, look, if you've got significant issues where you really can't move, mobility, please don't, you know, say Debbie said just to go up and do it as if. But there's a mindset of, I have a handrail and I can walk up those stairs 1 foot over the other rather than just step, step, step. Because for me, doing that, I was coming into agreement with a mindset that said it's always going to be like this. I have an excuse because of my back or this or that. And I thought, you know what? And I'll end with this. You're 58 years old. Do you want to live the rest of your life with this mindset that you were not able to overcome a physical issue, that you're not able to overcome the weight issue, that you're not able to stretch your back and make your back stronger, you're not able to take care of yourself? And so I kind of had this come to Jesus moment of God, you've given me everything to overcome. I know what I need to do. So I'm going to switch my mindset, and I'm going to walk up those stairs slowly with a rail as if, 1 foot after the other, because the more I shuffle and all that, I'm just telling myself that it's always going to be this way. Does that make sense? Mindset, how you view something, how you view your circumstances is so, so, so important. So take a look at where your mindset is this morning, and what things are you allowing to set the tone for you? And can you take those thoughts captive and say, you know what, I'm going to set the tone for my day. I'm going to set the tone for my week. Yes, we have circumstances and things that happen in our life that are out of our control, but you can still set the mindset for yourself of how you're going to approach something. So I'm not behind in my books. I'm not behind in my website. I am experiencing life today right where it is. And there's a joy in that, of knowing when you take that pressure off yourself and you get out of the future, because you only have this moment right here. And I know we say that all the time, but it's true. You have this moment in time right here. How are you going to deal with it? And you know, anytime I talk to you, I am preaching to the choir because I talk about what I go through. So you guys be blessed. Have a great day. And remember to be you, because being you is enough. This is Authentic Deb, and I'm going to get more coffee now and go to work. Have a great week. Comment. I'll comment back. Love you guys. Bye.